Yeah, we're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are country club adjacent. Country club adjacent. Country club adjacent, baby. Country club adjacent. Country club adjacent, baby.
Farm.
But
now he started a golf company because that's related.
Yeah, of course, dude. Well, because when you're a pastor, you have a lot of room to build
Second of all,
golf
what the
courses
fuck,
on.
Who the fuck gallivants around town talking about? Yeah, I used to past for what do you call it? Pastor, Al Pastor.
Al Pastor.
I used to be the Al
Pastor.
I used to be the carne asada for Justin Bieber,
dude.
I was Justin Bieber's carne asada Al Pastor taco,
And then what happened?
and then I switched to carnitas.
Ah,
I used to be Justin Bieber's pastor, but now I'm Justin Bieber's carnitas.
carnitas. That's a hell of a title, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no free shots out, Baggy Golf from Alabama. I like their stuff. Welcome back to saying welcome back of this episode of Country Club Adjacent. Take it away, Stutz.
All right, we are here
that's our
in
best
studio,
intro we've ever had.
Venice, California. Definitely the people that host us in this building are paying way too much for rent. But here we are. We have Mart Smalls,
Martzman.
Martha Dog Smalls,
The
and we've
dog.
got- and we've got Stagus Stenophopoulos Griff Pippin.
Haggis
We just found out Aristotle's last name is like Stagiritis or whatever.
Stagiritis.
No, I'm calling you Stagus. That's your new nickname.
Which is cool, dude. I'll go
Your
by
last
Stagus.
name is actually Stagiritis?
No, the actual Aristotle, like the philosopher Aristotle.
You are the actual Aristotle.
That in some cases, yes, I am the
That you're
actual
named after.
Aristotle. But the guy that who had the same name, I wasn't named after him, dude. I wasn't named after him.
Did you just gaslight me?
He just has the same. He just has the same name as me.
Yeah, he was named after him.
Okay, but you said the real one.
The one that most people would know.
Well, if you say the real one, then like I would assume that means you're named out. If I said, well, my name's Mark, but the real Mark is Mark Wahlberg, you would assume that I was named after Mark Wahlberg.
No, I would just assume that you both had the same name, but you're somehow a counterfeit version of Mark Wahlberg.
No, I'm named after Mark Wahlberg. The real Mark.
The real Mark. Yeah.
The real Mark Wahlberg.
Okay, well, fuck. I used the wrong word.
And Griff is obviously named after the real Griff.
Who's the
dog.
real Griff? Yeah.
Griff the dog.
It has to be a dog.
Yeah, it's the detective dog, Detective Griff.
Named after flying lions with eagle heads.
Yeah,
The Griffin.
And then Jake is not the real Jake. He's named after the real Jacob.
Oh, the biblical one?
Yep.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
The
You don't
porn
even know
star.
what pastor means.
Well,
Call it a pasture.
Wait, okay, so who's the real Jake?
You guys know what the real Jake is?
What's the real Jake?
Jake,
The breaks.
the snake.
Jake
Roberts.
Jake Cutler, the
No.
quarterback for the Broncos in
Jake the
2003.
Snake Roberts,
Oh, the wrestler. He died
for the
recently, right?
WWF.
From
yeah.
State Farm.
R.I.P.
Yeah, and actually he
Okay.
looks similar to Jake the Snake Roberts.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I like that for all of us that we have a real version of ourselves.
Jake carries around a snake.
Mm-hmm.
Jake is.
He's got a snake.
I want to see how long that silence could just go.
Not Catholic, if you get my drift.
Not Catholic.
The Jews are saving us.
Great.
The Jews will save us.
I hope so, dude.
Dude, I'm fucking beat, bro. I just got off a fucking crazy festival with Bert Kreischer, the Fully Loaded Festival.
Yeah, what was the Fully Loaded Festival?
So the Fully Loaded Festival is kind of like Coachella, but for comics.
Yeah, the lineups were crazy.
The lineups are crazy. I think I did like Jay Farrell, Fortune Feimster, Chad Daniels, Big J Ogerson, Louis J. Gomez, Shane Torres, and then Mark Smalls. And it's like, what do I don't need to. Hi.
No, you needed to.
I mean, trust me, I'm the best, but
Of course.
What's like the biggest difference between just touring with Bert regularly and then just fully
and then
loaded?
one of those.
Yeah.
I think like with Bert regularly, like because for me, because I'm used to Bert, an opener, and like the team, like it's a little less pressure, feels more. And with this, it's like, well, fuck, it's big crowds, and I have like some of the biggest names in comedy like watching, because there's like big screens behind the stage and everyone just sits in chairs and watches, and I'm just like, oh, this is fucking great.
What
Perfect. This is perfect setup.
Yeah, that's more nerve-wracking than just an audience or Bert, like having fellow comics that you respect.
Yeah, I don't
you.
give a fuck about 10,000 random people in Lincoln, Nebraska. Shout out Lincoln, Nebraska, great town.
But
I got Larry the Cable Guy just popping in to say hi right behind, and like right as I'm about to go up in front of 15,000 people, Larry the Cable Guy like grabs me. He's like, dude, don't fuck this up.
what an asshole.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
he
God
goes,
damn it.
He just grabbed me and goes, dude, don't fuck this up. And I was
That's so
like,
funny.
God damn it, bro.
Dude.
Like literally the last person that I need to see before I go in front of Arena is this dude that I've been watching since before I started comedy.
Yep.
Who owned Arena Comedy.
Literally.
Is this guy going, don't fuck this up?
It's so
That's so
funny.
He was
funny.
the
Yeah.
arena comic. He's the Nebraska guy.
yeah, it was just insane.
What
dude.
where were you put on the show? Were you like middle of it? Did you have to follow anybody?
So I flip-flopped. Either I would open up the show, or I would open up the second half of the show, and every night was different. So,
Nice.
But besides the first day, because the first day like it was an outdoor venue and like the crowd was still filing in, that was kind of weak for me. First of all, my set wasn't the greatest because, I mean, I did fine, but I was like nervous. Half the crowd's filling in. It's daylight. I'm just like, I didn't have my bearings. I had taken a red eye that got delayed 3 hours. So I just like had no sleep.
Yeah.
And then I got to go. It was just not a good. But other than that, like the shows were.
All you can do in that gig is just show up and do decent, and decent is a dub.
Yeah.
Those aren't the
that's
gigs
what-
you crush.
Yeah, that's what.
With all those circumstances,
No, I'm swinging for the fences, bro.
Always.
Like I'm crushing.
but I'm saying it's hard because you're not on sleep and all these other factors.
That one, yeah, like that one, like, and even me getting off stage, like Chad Daniels isn't gonna bullshit you, right? Like he's like a fucking comic. He's been around for 30 years. He's a killer, and like he was like, great job. I was like, I'm the worst, and he was like, what? He was like, if you think that's bad, I'm fucked. So like, I know I'm hard on myself, but like, I want to walk off stage like, these motherfuckers know who I am, and
Yeah.
I need to feel it.
yeah.
You and I are the same. Like, we can't just get on a stage and so many comics like, just go up there and have fun and do your bits. I'm like, no, Mark and I are like, no. I need to light the place on fire and watch it go up into flames.
Yeah.
Or else
Yes.
Or else it doesn't
I
count.
don't. I walk off not feeling happy. I need to absolutely torch that fucking building.
Yeah.
There's no other intention.
100%. And usually that happens when you're having fun. So if you're that nervous,
True.
you'll fuck it up.
You'll fall
So we
into
put that
it.
pressure on ourselves, and how do we not do that?
So you just get it out. So like I put that pressure on the first night. I wasn't regular. I wasn't tired. I wasn't locked in. I was like, tomorrow night, I knew I was gonna have a better set because I was pissed.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm not that guy. I'm not a bitch. Like I
Yep.
can fucking do this. I've done arenas before.
But that's such a tough spot too, is just like opening the show.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
opening too.
yeah.
Yeah,
But you got it like, you know, he's got Carter Cruz who was DJing, so she's getting the crowd live, and then DJ Cypher Sounds goes up, does 10 minutes, and then does comedy for like 5 minutes. Like he works the crowd by DJing,
Yeah.
and then he does a set, and like no one does what he does. Like shout out Cypher, like that dude
Nice.
is a beast. Like he has the true cold open. But
Yeah.
but I still am like, yeah, you're first comic, and it's like. And this was the greatest part was, so over the weekend, we'll talk about Larry the Cable Guy, but over the weekend, we get called in. I'm in the green room and I'm rolling up some weed, and then Bert comes in the room and he goes, yeah, he like looks at me, and then he's got like a security guard with him now because he's big, he's in the stratosphere. And he goes, yeah. And he looks at me and goes, all right, let's call everybody in. And I go, oh, fuck. And he goes, yeah, we should call the team in. Call the team in. We got to talk. And I'm just like, oh, fuck.
What?
I go, I'm in trouble.
What did you
for
do?
rolling weed. Like, I'm just like, shit. And I'm like, I didn't know I'm sorry. And so the whole fucking team comes in, all the comics. Apparently, and he goes, there's a death threat taken out on Bert, this head security guy who's like ex-Secret Service. We had a legitimate death threat taken out on Bert Kreischer's life. He shows us the video of this like guy. shows us a video of this like Instagram guy, like live guy, and he's like spewing nonsense. Obviously, he's on drugs, and he's like saying, "I'm going to kill Bert," and like they had tracking on him. They were like tracking him. He was like on the way to the show. He had bought tickets to the show, and they were gonna like they had all this extra police presence or whatever. And then, you know, everything's all serious, and he's like going through all the shit, and then they're like, all right, cool. Mark, you're up first.
Sick.
Have fun.
Thanks.
And, I'm going up first, middle of the day. Couldn't be better lighting to get fucking shot than me. Then, yeah, so I got to go up to. So now I'm nervous about a death threat. I'm tired. It was just fucking
Which
bad.
is wait,
And then
That was the very first show.
very first show.
Yeah, all you can do.
Second show, I rotate to opening up the
Second half.
The second half, it was perfect. Third show, team meeting again. Death threats back. We have tracking on him. It's even more legitimate.
Same guy.
Same guy. Now he's got friends. Bigger team meeting, bigger security meeting. All right, we have pictures now. File it out. All right, let's have a good show. Mark, you're up first again. I'm just like, bro, like, you can fucking just not, if you want to take me out, just not book me, dude. You know, like, it was fucking insane. I've never done, and Bert's like, what, you guys never dealt with this? It's like, no, dog, I don't really have death threats.
Not yet.
Besides the guy from Canadips that may want to see on site at a golf tournament. He's not threatening my life, bro.
Yet.
It was
Yet.
just so
So
funny.
did the security just stop him at the gate, or did he make it to the gate?
He
never showed up.
It was
Oh.
a drug addict, crackhead, like
Yeah,
you
but he
know,
bought tickets.
That's
They bought
meth.
tickets. They have.
That's weird.
They
meth.
have
That's
to
definitely
like.
meth.
They have to
Midwest.
Oh yeah.
They have to like legitimately take these threats serious because
Yeah.
it's such a. And like Pride Fest was right next door of the one show, so he's like, this could be a trigger for him. Like if he sees all these like.
If he
gays.
sees all
Yeah.
these gays, he might really get
No, 'cause
triggered.
I walked Pride Fest. It would have been triggering if you were homophobic. It was definitely triggering.
Imagine being
That's so
triggered by
scary,
that.
though.
That's really
Yeah.
scary.
And like it sucks because it's like family's there, his wife's there. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Just like, and it's just like fuck, dude.
Who is your favorite comic to watch every night? Did you have one during the shows?
I mean, Fortune Feimster was great. Check her out; she's always great. Big J was fucking obviously he's like one of my favorite comics. Everyone was like really fun. Luis J Gomez, me and him hit it off. We're like the same fucking person.
Yep.
It's like
Just crushers.
it's like crazy how similar me and Luis J are, like personality wise.
IRL.
Yeah, it's very funny, and yeah, he was a great hang. It was just a good time. Larry the Cable Guy was fucking awesome. He was a golfer. He's a golfer.
Huge golfer.
Huge golfer. This Larry the Cable Guy.
That's dope.
Couldn't be cooler.
Dude, he has to be fucking cool.
Dude, he was the coolest guy. And as soon as Bert goes, yo, this guy, he's a scratch golfer, which people introduce me as a scratch golfer, and I just have to take it on the chin. I go,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a scratch golfer.
Oh, no.
I go, I'm a scratch golfer, Lair. And which I've been trending. I'm in the slot.
Yeah. Own it, dude. Own it.
And it's so funny to hear, like, you go, oh, you guys do this. We go, I do the backup channel. You go, oh, that's you guys. And then, like, boom, he's like nice. And he's like, I love golf. I belong to this course. He goes, oh, you got to hear this story. I go, great. I'm going to get a Larry the Cable Guy golf story, right?
Uh-oh.
He goes, playing in the Pro-Am last week. Make the cut. What was the Pro-Am last week?
AT&T Pebble Beach?
Yeah,
That
so-
was like earlier this year.
Yeah.
Last week was the Travelers.
Yeah, Travelers.
Oh, he
Travelers
played in the-
Pro-Am.
he
Yeah,
played
he
in
was
the
in the
Pro-Am.
Travelers
Travelers
Pro-Am.
Pebble Beach Am.
Yeah, Travelers Pebble Beach Pro-Am. He goes, we make the cut. It's Saturday, which is our Sunday. He's coming down. I'm coming down on 18. If I make par, it's a net birdie. We win the tournament. I'm like, oh, shit. Coming down. I hit this beautiful drive right in the middle of the fairway. I hit this second shot. I kind of tug it, and it goes deep, deep. And I'm like, oh, shit. Deep, so deep, it flies the green. It hits the tent. I go, oh, fuck. You Happy Gilmore did? He goes, yup. Hits the tent, bounces into the trap. I go, oh, shit. In the trap. He goes, yup. I hit it out of the trap. I go, yeah. He goes, yeah. And then I missed the putt. I made bogey. I go, yeah. He goes, yeah. He made second. I was like, what the fuck are you going to tell me that story for? I go, there's no fucking, he goes, yeah, there's no ending to the story. I was like, what is that?
There's
dude?
no.
I was like, bro, Work on the
Damn it.
fucking punchline, Lair.
Well,
Like,
maybe he just didn't want to do a bit on you, bro.
yeah.
He just wanted to. He
That's a
just wanted to
compliment.
connect, dude.
Yeah,
That's a compliment. He's not trying to do a bit
Mark
on
got disappointed by Larry the Cable Guy in conversation
Yeah.
because if you had expectations,
I
dude.
did.
You
did.
wanted
You
him.
can't have-
You wanted him at the end to say "get her done."
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did. I
get her
did.
He did
done.
not get her done. He did not get her done. And
not
Mark
get her
was
done.
very upset.
How the fuck did you not get her done?
Yeah,
bro?
he
Literally,
didn't get
dude.
her
How the
done.
fuck did you not get her done?
That's very embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Well,
Yeah.
did you get her done?
Yeah.
Out of the trap? No. Okay.
All
What
right.
the fuck?
I wonder
dude?
what tournament that was though, because
Travelers.
No, because Travelers doesn't do their pro-am like
it
that.
was the Travelers. I
didn't know
guarantee
they
it was
did a
He said I
Pro-Am.
placed second in the Travelers.
Well, because usually when it's like a pro-am like that, there's TV coverage.
and there's not like a cut.
Yeah.
The pro-am's probably just one day. But
yeah,
I'm
that's
just-
what I was thinking is the AT&T one because there's actually multiple days of that pro-am.
That's the big
Yeah,
one.
but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it was like one of those comic stories where he said this last week, but it was like 3 months ago.
3 years ago.
Maybe it was like 5 days ago.
No, he said it was a Travelers Championship, and I guarantee if you look up Travelers Championship Pro-Am cut, he will be second place in the Pro-Am.
It's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
I want to look it up, dude. I want to because I'm
Look up
curious.
Travelers
I'm
Championship
gonna.
Pro-Am.
I'm
Did he
Did
gonna.
he win
dude.
overalls for that?
No, he didn't get her done, bro.
Did he win anything?
I don't know. I didn't ask because I was like,
You were too focused on.
I was just like, no. And
So he lives in Nebraska.
he lives in Nebraska. He plays a bunch of courses out there.
We could go to Nebraska.
There's two.
I told
really
him,
good
and he wants to
courses.
play around. I was like, well, if you ever come out here, and
Do
then
you have his number?
I have his number. Yes, I
Sick.
do.
Got that
Oh,
done.
They got-
Dog.
they got
Me
two banger
and Lair
courses
get bro. This dude could not have been a nicer, sweeter guy.
What's his real name?
Larold.
Hey, stop.
Larold.
Hey, chill.
You didn't even get his real
No,
name.
his real name is Larold Capleton.
It's
No.
Dan Whitney.
Yeah, that's right.
Dan Whitney.
Yeah, he used to go
Does
by
he go
Dan
by Dan
before
Frye?
he made up Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, he goes by Dan Frye. Is he second place as Dan Frye?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
It says
Dan
Dan
At
Frye.
the Travelers,
Wait,
they do a
yeah.
cut there.
He has
Yeah.
another nickname?
Guess
Yeah.
so.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Why does he go by Dan Fry?
Yeah.
Dan the Fry guy?
JT Poston. Interesting. I had no idea they did a.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just one round.
Nope. 3 rounds.
That's crazy. I want to
Crazy.
play
We could beat 17 under.
easily, dude.
Oh yeah, because you get paired up with pros.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what the fuck? And you get your pops. Imagine if the dartsman went out there with like 12 pops.
12 pops for the D.
Well, you're a scratch golfer. You don't get any pops.
No, he's a
well, I mean,
12,
I'm not.
dude.
They don't know I'm a scratch golfer.
No, he just takes it on. He takes on the
Dude,
burden.
that's the thing. Is like Bert always introduces me as like I'm a scratch golfer, and I just have to be like, "Yep, I'm a scratch golfer." Dude, he introduced me in the batting cages as a scratch golfer. Like this is gonna help, and then everyone crowded around me watch it to take batting practice.
Dude, I saw those videos.
And I'm like,
bud.
that's
That was,
not a
You're
fucking-
not transferring your weight.
No,
you're
I
on your
did-
heels and you're sitting back, dude.
Oh, bro, dude, this sucked. Dude.
Unbelievable.
Everyone's looking. I whiff about 9 of these fucking baseball swings.
You got
I
the
believe
golf
it.
swing
And
going.
everyone gets quiet, and I'm like, great. Everyone stopped watching, and everyone's like back to partying. I fucking turn around. Everyone's just silently watching me, bro. It was the most embarrassing turnaround.
You drop that shoulder in the golf swing, and
See,
you can't do that in
no,
baseball.
but the thing is, Mark
didn't step
wasn't
into it at
doing
all. I
anything.
didn't-
I watched your
I
technique,
just
bro.
stayed on my heel. I just stayed on my heel.
I used to play baseball.
So did
and-
I, but I just forgot how.
Well,
In
you
one of
got to
your
remember, dude.
childhoods?
Yeah, in one of my 7 childhoods in the 14 places I lived. And Mark, you're just sitting on your heels. You're waiting for it. You're not stepping into it. You're not transferring your weight. You're not turning your hips, dude. You're all arms, bro.
I don't give a fuck about I'm not baseball club.
Hey, man,
adjacent.
I just want you to succeed, dude.
No, but I
okay?
know what you need to do for golf. Get on fucking test, grow up, grow the fuck up, and get on test because we're all eventually going to.
Yeah, I'm 100% going
And
to. I don't know
Liff's
when that.
we're gonna share it with Liff, and
I actually I'm at the age where I probably should be.
You probably
get on it, dude.
You should.
Yeah.
Why not? You know, I'm
Because
gonna
I
do
barely
it.
take my fucking antidepressants every day, dude.
That has never been used properly until now.
Right then, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, no, it's funny. I'm, you know me, I'm a weirdo and know way too many weird facts. The effects on testosterone and depression are fucking massive.
They're the real deal.
They are linked to each other. Like,
I know. As soon as I get on test, I'll be able to actually kill myself.
Finally,
Finally,
he's gonna get her
I'll be a
done.
man enough to fucking
get her
kill
done.
myself.
My boy, dude.
Can someone write that down? That's actually a funny bit.
Finally.
I'll have the balls.
I'll have the
or lack
balls.
of.
I'll have the balls to kill myself.
Dude,
I'll have
that's
the tiny balls to kill myself.
Which is fine, dude. Which is fine.
But shout out to all the country club adjacent cucks that came up to me. The presence out there felt thick.
Did you see a lot of them?
Bro, every time I walk through the crowd, you just hear fucking country club adjacent darts.
See?
Darts.
So sick.
It was pretty cool.
Darts,
bro. It was
dude.
cool.
I love that. I love how no one ever picks their nickname.
You don't get to choose.
You don't get to choose your nickname.
I have like 15 nicknames, bro.
Yeah.
I know, but
I have
like,
the Dartsman. I have Dartman.
but it's all generative.
Yeah, I
from
never fucking. Bro, I didn't even like Mart.
Darts with Mart. Dude, as soon as Mart came out,
I don't even know how Mart started.
I started that one.
you started Mart.
I started darts with Marts and Mart. It just felt right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It immediately felt
when I
right.
said it, and I was like, "This is not. We can't retract this.
No,
It's permanent."
it was
And Stagus is not.
Stagus might stick, dude. I don't know.
Staggles.
Staggles.
Staggles,
Staggles. Solid.
Stegosaurus.
I like it, dude, because I never knew that Aristotle's last name was Stagiritis, and here we are finding it out.
So yeah, now Mark, when like you have like a crowd or some of that crew come to golf with you as a scratch, they're watching on that tee ball.
Ooh,
I
they're
know.
gonna see you not transfer your weight.
No, I'm actually transferring my weight in my golf swing.
Are you though?
Yeah, he's starting to.
Thank you, Jake.
Because
for
it
having
gets
my back.
it gets easier to transfer when you're in the slot like that.
Yeah, it
And
really, I
then,
feel
you
it.
know,
I feel
yeah.
it.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw my performance on our last 4-man scramble, but I was pretty much in the slot the whole fucking day.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, me and Jake had a little had a little
don't
round.
breeze by that. Don't breeze by
No,
that.
but this is related to that.
Yeah, but you can say, yeah, you're right.
Wait,
you were in
ready?
the slot.
You were in the slot.
We hear your slot.
You're my slot.
I've been seeing it in your stories. Like it's getting right in there.
Well-
Griff is my #1 fan, bro.
Yep.
Griff is my. Anytime I'm in the slot, Griff.
I get
just makes
bricked
me
up,
feel
dude.
So hard, dude.
I get bricked up when I see that, and I'm like, he's there. He knows how to find it, and he's gonna find it
Because
again.
he just talked shit on me for 2 years just by laughing silently.
You
There-
hit one
there it
straight down
is.
the middle.
There it is.
There it is.
And for 2 years, I had to deal with that. And so finally, by being in the slot for like a couple of times and seeing Griff go, God damn. Oh, it feels good.
It's like being in a toxic relationship where they put you down all the time, but when they actually compliment you, you're like, that feels
Yeah,
good.
you Stockholm syndrome me. I'll be forever in your basement.
I love that. I love that for you too.
The Mart has to be a scratch golfer.
Mart has to be-
Yeah,
comic.
fuck.
It's trending.
There's nothing like putting pressure on yourself when you don't want it. I went to Scotland, and me,
Oh.
I have to play the tips, and every time I check them in the starter, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna what tees you playing, boys? And I'm like, I'm gonna be playing the tips. Oh, what's your handicap? And there was this quick, and I turn into Jake real quick, and I'm like, I go, I'm a 3, and they go, oh, you're gonna have to play the blues. I go, what? I've never been told that. And so they wouldn't let me, and I had to argue with these guys to play the tips. And what they do is they come follow you to the back tee box, arms folded, and they watch you tee off.
Wow.
And if you don't hit a good tee shot, they push you to the other tees.
That's
fucking nerve
That's
wracking.
mean.
But
Whoa.
if you hit a good tee shot, so I just start lying and saying it was a +1 at some of these courses,
That's so
and they
lame.
question that.
Griff, did you tell me that story off the podcast last week or on the podcast?
Off.
It was off. Okay. Okay.
No.
Wait.
Yeah.
So they basically like lie detector test your shit
Yeah.
like right out the gates.
Shit for pace of play.
They make you take accountability fully.
And they come watch you. They stand right next to you on the back tee box, folded arms to watch. Do you hit your tee shot? If it's not a good tee shot, they will question you and tell you to move up a tee box.
And so
That's so
how many
mean.
times did you have to try out?
5
tips.
different courses.
And you had to try out for the tips every single time?
Yes.
You are perhaps maybe one of the craziest people I've
I know.
ever met. And I fucking adore you.
And you said you hit good drives except for once. You topped it.
On the new course, which is next to St. Andrews, it's their
Yeah, I played there.
And you hit
top-
good drives every single time?
one of them. That luckily the starter was talking to one of the caddies, and I topped it.
Oh my god. I've honestly never seen you top a drive.
How bad of a top? Like a full J
So I
with
was
top?
stiff from the flight
That's not
and,
what I
and all
asked.
that. I
Don't-
have to justify
no,
it.
Don't preamble like I'm asking my girlfriend for a story.
It was a solid
How
top with an
bad
iron.
was the
it was a
top?
bad one.
You hit an iron?
An iron.
topped the iron.
Topped an
I've seen
iron.
you top an iron.
I've seen
I thought you were
top an
talking about
iron.
your driver.
No,
Yeah,
I
I've
topped an
never
iron.
seen
Parred the
top.
hole though.
Oh, so you deserve to be playing from the tip.
Yeah.
I earned it. I
I
got
mean,
it
you
back.
definitely. There's no tips that you don't deserve to be playing from.
Yeah, Griff hits the ball far enough and he can go low enough.
Yeah.
Griff's problem, I feel like, in his game is that he'll just have like 2 or 3 holes where he just like ruins it.
Throws the towel in.
Yeah,
I'm getting better about it.
yeah.
Yeah, you are. You are saying, but that you definitely have like the fucking. What do you do with your hands?
What is that?
This is what you do when you start blowing up. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You go like this.
I'll never forget King's Deer. I
Do
just
this.
melted down, and I look over, and Mark's just loving it.
Oh my God, the King's Deer meltdown. When you
This was back in
blang-
2021, right?
Yeah, when you blang that dude, he blanged this putt on 17. That went so fucking far past the hole, and I watched him crumble to his knees.
Oh, wait,
and then on 18,
I was
and
there.
then on 18,
Yep.
you fucking blanged this putt again, so far past, dude. You like went into the ground and just manhandled. You like did this. I've never seen someone do. Drop to your knees and grab the ground like you just like were dying from getting shot in Vietnam, and we're just gripping onto it for dear life, dude.
I
Just
actually
a-
remember that he was and he lost because of
Yeah.
those 2 putts.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
I remember.
Yes, he did. He blamed.
Who was it
those
against?
two
Who were you
butts.
playing? Were you playing?
I don't
Me
remember.
and Lee.
But you didn't see. I had sunglasses
like
on,
me
but
and Lee.
I cried just a little bit.
It was.
I teared up.
You
It
were
was
so
definitely
mad.
against me.
What putter was he using at that time? Was what was that one? That
I
was
think
the
it was
ping.
a ping, the ping Tyne C.
Yeah, it was.
icon.
It was a $500 ping. That you, bro, you blanged that putt on 17 so fucking. It was off the green. You blanged it off the green.
So bad.
That was I remember that, dude.
Oh my God, it's happening again. Another ad for Long Drink. It's crazy that we're doing it right now. Long Drink is without a doubt my favorite drink to have on the golf course this summer. It is light, it is crisp, and there's juniper and gin, and you don't feel like you're gaining weight when you drink it. It's just smooth. You can really track your levels. 5.5% alcohol in it. There's 3 different lovely flavors. And long drink, long drives, long summer.
That's
yeah, I
right.
mean, like, how can you beat a drink that goes all the way back to the Olympic Games in 1952?
You can't.
Crisp, clean, refreshing, great drink for the golf course. Easy to sneak on, if I might add.
Also gluten free, low cal, delicious. That's plain and simple, baby.
We'll be serving long drink at our tournament in Boston. I'll tell you that right goddamn now.
That's right.
What's that saying?
Long drink, long summer. Let's go, baby.
Bye. Back to the show.
Jake,
So-
you went to a tournament in Oregon.
Yeah, I did. I need to start saying no to things. I don't.
What time is it? How long? 3.5, 4 years?
Dude, we've been telling you.
I mean,
Did you drive
I-
in the rain?
no,
Did
I
you
went.
back offs for Terrell Owens?
Did you did you see Michael Vick there?
I went because I love Oregon. It's absolutely beautiful, and
Yeah, it is great.
shout out Calamari Golf,
Oh, they're the best.
Calamari Airlines,
Top tier.
Shout
this-
out Don Merkin, the face of Calamari Airlines. It
Top
would be
tier.
nothing without Don Merkin.
and so I played with this Gordon who started Calamari Airlines.
Yeah, Gordon's sick. I love Gordon.
They make the best teas. They're so fun. And also Chadney was there. If you hear somebody who's named Chadney, your first interpretation would be like, oh man, his name's Chad plus like more, you know. But
yucky.
he is the coolest dude I've ever met in my entire life. Like he owns being a Chadney in a way that is the best I've ever seen.
Wow.
So played with him, and this dude he's like a bigger guy, but moves his body in a way that's just like really impressive. Like he's been playing golf for under a year,
Yeah.
and already has it all down. And
Athlete.
yeah, like really.
I mean, his name's Chadney. He better
Yeah.
fucking be an athlete.
I think he
Yeah.
I used to work with Diplo. You like would tour with him.
Okay.
I think maybe you know him through that Stotts or something.
Possible. I've never met a Chadney yet.
Yeah.
so-
Okay, yeah, but shout out Chadney.
No, remember when you were trying to help out that Lord in his manor?
Oh,
And
yeah, I
he
forgot
was like,
about
"Come
that
by-
Chadney.
Come by the, we'll talk with the Baron
Yep.
to chat, and then
The Ye Olde
you got-
Tavern.
Yeah, and the Ye Olde Tavern. Yeah.
Yep. I
So
remember.
that being said, the guy who flew me out promised a few things that looked a bit different.
Uh-oh.
So he was like, yeah, you'll stay like in the cottages that are on the course. And I'm like, oh, sick. That sounds really nice.
Course cottages.
I was in a Hilton, like 20 minutes away. That's, it's fine. But he flew me out on an airline.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the cottages.
Yeah,
No.
that's one wrong.
He flew me out on an airline called Allegiant.
I know Allegiant.
So
Worse than Spirit.
I found out on
No.
Allegiant.
Worse. Allegiant
No.
is worse than
Wait,
Spirit.
I don't mean to cut you off, but there's no fucking way.
Allegiant
Yeah.
worse than Spirit.
How is that possible?
Allegiant
find
is
out.
an airline that flies 7 different flights.
Let's find out.
So my first interaction with Allegiant was I had to check in at the booth or whatever.
Burbank.
No, LAX.
Okay.
Because he just didn't give me the confirmation code, so I couldn't do it online. So I just knew the time of my flight. It is $5 to check in person for Allegiant. I checked my golf bag, which is fine. It was $50, and then I had a carry-on, and they made me pay $50 to carry my bag on the plane.
Yep.
Spirit.
Spirit will do that
Yep.
that to you as
I
well.
just flew first class Spirit. They did that.
Yep, sitting in the very back row.
class Spirit?
The-
Nice.
No.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you do?
It's just
First
bigger
class
seats,
Spirit,
but it's
bigger
the same
seats.
thing.
Yeah, same thing. Bigger seats though. Seats are nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not have first class Allegiant. I was in the back of the
bummer.
plane.
Bummer.
Yep. No transportation from the hotel
Was
or
that
from the
promised?
airport to. I mean, he was like, yeah, like we'll have someone pick you up. He did say that. And then I got there and he's like, can you Uber? So there's that. And the whole tournament, there was no like acknowledgement that I was there or any. He didn't talk to me one
You
time.
didn't get to go to Paramus.
There was no fluffing, if you will. There was no like.
Made you feel valuable.
He didn't even talk to me. I
Made
had
you
to go
feel
up
like
to
you
him.
were worth something.
Wow.
Yeah. There was very little of that. That being said, he has one of the biggest houses I've seen on a golf course. That he was staying in his house with Odell Beckham. Would have stayed there. That could have
Should've.
made the experience a little bit more fun for me.
Should've, yeah.
I felt like I wasn't a part of a thing. I just kind of showed up. That being said, I felt like because of those factors, I was owed a couple strokes on the course.
See?
And did you use this course? This
We
stroke?
may have one net.
That a boy.
But we said to donate our prize to the kids.
Oh man!
See? To the kids.
We said give
I
our prize
just-
to the kids.
I
the
really
kids.
want to bring up a cart convo we had recently.
Yeah, bring that up,
golfing-
and then I
golfing
also want to
gamers
bring
Those
up
club.
factors going into it.
Oh man,
Those factors
no,
all
we're
going
digging
into
some
it.
stuff up here.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, but I
Let's
have
go.
to.
Dig it
I have
up.
to.
Dig it up,
Because
and
Stotts
then-
is
and
my
then
boy.
let's dig.
Stotts has my back here.
I wanted to preface
Okay.
with all those factors.
Okay.
Yes.
I paid for
This
a
is not
carry-on.
going to end
you.
well.
Yeah, I agree, dude. You
No,
should have
this is not-
absolutely.
We're playing in a tournament recently.
doing, bro?
Dude, he's being right.
Yeah.
You can't go back.
He's back, baby. Mart, you're
Dude,
alone.
back.
okay.
How's it
2
feel to
weeks,
be on
2
it?
I'm back
weeks
in a big
ago.
way.
Let's
I'm
go.
back.
2
I'm
weeks
back in a big
ago.
way.
2 weeks ago, we're in the Golfing Gamers Club. We're
2
playing in a
weeks ago.
tournament, and I like make a joke about something, and he got, and because I made a putt that hit the pin.
Yeah, it was a 60-foot putt that hit the pin. If the pin wasn't in there, that bitch drops.
And we're
okay?
like, come on, guys. And then Jake,
Scramble birdie.
We're going back to the cart, and Jake goes, Griff, that's not funny. Take it back. Like explodes, and I'm like,
No,
Jake,
wait,
and then you
To
then.
be fair, it was not an explode.
Well, you didn't
was not
raise your
explode.
voice, but you were genuinely pissed, and you go, Griff, apologize right now. And I'm like, Jake, I apologize. You were so mad about that instant.
okay,
Okay,
then here we
that
are.
instant was a bit different because we were called out for cheating in that
exactly.
tournament.
Which is arguably worse that we come
spin
back
this,
and
please.
turn
Yeah.
in a 5 under score
7 under.
Yeah.
compared 7
That's-
under.
that makes us
compared-
look terrible.
that makes
We
us
have to
look
come in
even worse.
15 under.
No, we don't have to come that low, but you got to do a little bit better than that.
Where did we
So,
come in when we won the tournament?
19?
No, 16.
16?
16.
Yeah, it was, like,
17 or
cold and rainy.
16. It wasn't full. But what I'm saying
But that tournament, we didn't take strokes. We just rolled putts.
exactly. But we didn't actually fucking roll putts. Shut up. It was for camera on screen, you asshole.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Exactly.
So what I'm trying to say is
See, Jake?
welcome back to the jungle, baby. It's very nice in here. And also, I just want to
Welcome
say,
to the dark side.
when we played that tournament, GGC, that was the least amount of fun I've had on a golf course tournament
Same.
on the same team
Same.
with my
Wait,
boys.
you guys played like fucking shit.
There's
dude.
that. However,
But we-
guess
we
what?
can't play
It would
well.
have felt a lot better if a
I would have
couple
fucking had a
if
horrible
a
time
couple
if I
of
played
those
like fucking ass and then I couldn't cheat.
I will say this: after playing with Stotts at Sherwood,
Mm-hmm.
me and the guy we played with were doing a match. Stotts, was playing just to play, and I've had to come to the realization that for Stotts to have the best time, you need to treat him as a kid in a playground.
And that's totally fair.
Yeah,
He's gonna-
I love that, dude.
No
He-
shit.
Right?
Love
he's
that.
just gonna go
Why
out.
do you think that
and-
me and Stotts are great friends?
Yeah, and
Because I'm a great father.
he may get hurt sometimes. He'll try to drive the cart wherever he wants.
That's true.
Oh my fucking god, bro!
You might
so
break
funny.
a few things.
Stotts, I'm
but-
not riding ever with Stotts
Dude,
again.
I'm
in
the
golf cart.
best golf cart
No,
driver.
Stotts, you are the absolute worst golf. I mean, like
No.
every stop is a
so aggressive.
slam on the brake.
No, it is not.
It is a absolute slam on the brake.
Fully
Every
controlled.
start is a slam on the gas.
That is true.
Somehow the left turn always happens when you start. Like it's always a yank to the left.
Yeah.
And then a yank back
Yeah,
to the
because
right.
guess what? This is a golf cart, dude. I want to drive it like an asshole.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to drive my actual
sometimes
car
I
like this.
hop out and then I just look and he's just doing circles.
Yeah, why the fuck
Just
not?
like-
Dude,
Dude, just and you'll hear this in the distance.
That's my favorite
And you
part.
look back and he goes, I don't know. And the golf cart's like this and it's fucking stuck.
yeah.
To be fair,
Oh.
Stotts, I cannot recall a round of late that I played with you that you didn't get in some sort of trouble with the golf cart.
yeah,
No, the
but
best is
that-
when
And that doesn't happen to everybody.
But is that so bad?
No, the funniest part.
Remember when he got it in the fucking mud at the course? Remember when he got it stuck in the fucking mud? Wasn't that you?
Like, you
Sounds
think you
about
can
right.
know.
beat the
Maybe.
GPS on the cart?
Yeah, no, the best is
I always
he'll
be
go
fucked
past
with
where
the
it says
GPS.
no carts beyond this point. He'll get stuck and have to go in reverse. He goes, "This is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This course is fucking stupid."
that's
So dumb.
On hole 14.
That's every
after
hole.
It's happened every
Every
fucking-
single hole.
Dude, you know what?
so
I just try
fun.
to, I like to push the boundaries.
No,
dude.
I love when I'm just like off in the distance hearing,
No, but
I
you wanna-
know you have to go in reverse, and
You want
it's
to
so
see
much fun.
This is my impression of riding with Stotts. Ready?
Dude.
Every fucking time.
Remember at Black and Gold when I went past the thing on the first hole?
That was my
and
favorite
couldn't
one.
reverse up the hill.
Yep.
I couldn't reverse up the hill. It was so annoying because it's like they need to put better traction on the tires.
It's
so
the
when you
cart's
do
fault.
get stuck, and also don't
Didn't you
make
break
it
off a rim that day too?
what?
Didn't you
Oh,
break
you-
off a
Oh
rim
yeah, I
that
did break
day?
off a rim that
You
day.
got mad. Did you swing a club at the rim on the
Yeah,
cart?
I did on a par 3 because
Yeah.
I couldn't stop hooking the ball. But they need to literally give it better traction. And also the thing that I hate about this, let me just give these people notes so
How
that
else
they
did you
can
break a golf cart? It was a while ago. It was like remember the front part came
Oh
off?
yeah.
It was at a course where like we were
We weren't supposed to be there.
yeah,
Yeah,
we were,
I broke-
Absolutely
Did you hit it?
shattered.
I broke the
You broke
tie
the
rod.
front
what course is that?
axle.
Was it in
Did you kick it or
Arizona?
throw a club at it?
No.
He
No,
fucking
you just ran
drove
into
it
it.
like a goddamn asshole into an embankment.
Oh, you know where
Full
it was?
speed.
Where was that?
It was at the desert golf course that's like the lowest golf course in the world.
Furnace Creek?
Oh yeah,
I think
that
it
was
was
like
either-
one of the first courses to let us on.
I think it was
For free.
Furnace Creek.
No, I don't think it was that.
Or it might
It
have
was
been
something way more important.
Oh,
It was somewhere-
Wolf Creek. It was
I don't
Wolf
even
Creek.
think it was Wolf Creek.
Wasn't Wolf Creek?
no.
It was somewhere way more important where we were like, God damn it. we
Yeah,
gotta
it
hide
was.
this now.
Where did I do it?
It was somewhere like we had a relationship with.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh,
Oh.
we have to hide this.
I remember we had to. you had to try to like
Tie it.
jerry rig
Hair
it and tie it up with something.
I put it on. I put it back together with my fucking hair tie, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was in up north when we did our little golf trip up there in Northern California.
Oh yeah,
Fresno area?
Yeah.
We're doing this Sacramento tournament.
No, not the Sacramento.
Yeah,
tournament.
but it was the round adjacent to the Sacramento.
No, that's not where it was.
No, it was
wasn't-
the place.
This is the worst part of the podcast.
I know.
By the way.
We're just trying to
us
figure
trying
out
to remember
where.
something.
This
so
podcast
great.
was
It's like a
going so
core-
good until we got
It's a
into the-
core memory of mine, but I just
vortex.
can't remember where.
Yeah. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is these golf cart manufacturers, what they need to do.
It was wasn't it
They
the round
need to-
where he was doing the
What they
spray?
need to do.
Wasn't he doing the spray?
The spray?
The
The
suntan back
sunscreen?
off?
No,
not in Florida.
That was in Florida.
Okay, but what
It
I
was
was all I'm
early
trying to
on.
say.
I remember like we parked on a hill for the 18th hole. It was
Yeah.
kind of going uphill.
It was
And we
the-
were trying to hide it.
we were trying to hide it.
It was the one.
I know
in-
where it was.
Yeah.
Where?
It was
Starts
yeah,
with a P.
Yeah. No, it's where we filmed. We filmed like 4 matches there.
Yeah.
You and Stotts played
Yeah.
a match. against each other. You beat Stotts, and he freaked out to hit the golf cart then too.
That was
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, this was just North Lompoc.
Cypress Point.
Lompoc.
Cypress, not the Cypress, but it's like Cypress Point.
Yeah.
or
Cypress
something.
Hills.
Well, anyways,
Yep,
what I'm
that's what
trying
it
to
was.
say about these golf carts is that when they make the borders with the GPS system and they make you put it in reverse, don't do that. Don't make me put it in reverse.
Stotts needs one of those bras they put on cars.
Yeah.
To like put a bumper to put on a golf cart.
That's fine, dude. I'm gonna have a custom golf cart one day.
Stotts needs one of those steering wheels and gas pedals in his part of the cart that don't do a fucking thing. They just are there.
Feels like-
And
Fuck you.
Stotts can
Yeah.
feel like
No,
he's driving.
I'm a great driver. See, here's the thing. I'm so
What's
good
the
at
thing?
driving golf
You've wrecked
carts.
5 golf carts.
I'm so good at driving
You've
golf
broken
carts,
5 golf carts.
that you're afraid of what could happen being such a good driver, dude. You're afraid of greatness, I think, is what
I think
it
he's
comes down
afraid
to.
of greatness.
I think he's
I
afraid
think
of
if you had
greatness.
your own golf cart, you could do this anytime you want.
Yeah, and I would.
You
would
you
be
need
sick.
to like
I
start your
think
own
if you had
GPS
your
golf
own
company.
cart, it'd be in the shop as much as your own car.
Dude, my own car.
Your car is, no matter what, I don't give a fuck if it's a new car, is in the shop, dog. Your golf cart is even worse, bro.
No.
Your shit gets banged the fuck up because you like to have fun.
That's true.
But as a man that likes to have fun, I don't like to ride with the guy that it seems like I'm going on a fucking NASCAR 500 Daytona race.
See?
Every time I step in a nice breezy
and that's
round of golf.
that's why they're never gonna promote you to lead driver.
Yeah, that's true.
That's exactly
That's true.
why, dude. When you go for the gusto, that's what happens.
And it's my fault because every time I go, Stotts, you want to drive? He goes, yeah, I'll drive.
And I love driving, dude.
And in my head, I go, fuck.
Who's your ideal
That's why we love
partner?
Radford Driving School, because
Who's
that's
my
where we
ideal-
end. That's where we belong.
Griff
Who's
is gonna
my
be a great
ideal
driver
what?
one day.
Out of this group, who's your ideal partner?
Let's go.
Wow.
It's Stotts. Stotts my ideal partner because we smoke weed, but he, like, riding with him past hole 12, he's in his own fucking world. If we're on acid, it's one thing, but like this guy is just off in the fucking. Griff will just sit there in his little. Griff never drives. I've never seen Griff drive a golf cart.
That is true.
I've
Griff
never-
does not
Have you
drive.
seen Griff have a golf
Never
cart?
in my
Have you seen Drift?
I've never in my entire life seen Griff behind the wheel of a golf cart.
That's
but
so
he'll
funny,
just
'cause-
sit there and he'll go like this and he'll go, yeah, look at Jake. He's so gay. it's great. Jake is great because he'll keep you calm-headed and he'll like give caddy.
Yeah,
but
that's
he'll
true.
also shame you to where he'll be like, I mean, Mark, what are we doing here, Mark? Mark, what are we doing here, Mark? Like, Mark, we gotta clean this up. And it's just like, I don't need that energy. But me and Griff never ride together.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
But usually you
My
ride
least-
together because you guys are like tryhards, and me
Yeah.
and him ride together because we're potheads.
That's true.
My least favorite partner would be the person that like constantly, if you're in the passenger seat, you're pointing to where your ball is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that guy sucks. That's me, though. That's me,
That's
dude. I'm
you.
always like, over there.
It's a little bit Griff as well.
Yeah, I definitely do that.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
Because he's zoned into what he's doing, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm
Yeah.
like 40 yards to the right.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
like they're always going to their ball first, even though you're behind them.
See,
and, like,
that's
they
why
don't park
I'm
in the
a
right
gr-
places. They
that-
don't take the right, and I'm like,
That's
why I end up driving.
Stotts-
I'll always drive.
Stotts always goes like this. All right, well, your ball is back there. And
See,
then- and then-
but I take him to his ball.
No, you just look at my ball.
No. I take you
can
right
stop
there,
Stotts
dude.
needs to know where his ball is first, so we'll drive 80 yards ahead.
Always. He always drives
That is true.
130 yards ahead.
Past Mark's
and
ball.
then comes back.
Yeah,
And it's
but
so
see, it's just to get extra mileage.
Yeah,
you know.
it's so disrespectful.
No,
He
it's fun
can't
though,
just
dude.
sit knowing if his ball's in play or not.
Yeah, dude, there's no,
Yeah.
like, dude, it has to be done.
Yeah.
Stotts needs to confirm the ball is there.
But that's why he drives so fast, because
Yeah.
he's like wants to keep
Dude,
the pace of
he
play.
always-
Yeah, which
So
is
he can
good.
do
drives
that.
100 miles into the ball, slams the brakes, slides in, hops out, goes, yep, then hops back in the cart for some reason and
the-
drives back to the ball.
And then guess what? We stay ahead. We stay ahead, dude. That's what we do.
Circus.
Dude, whatever, dude. I'm
Yeah.
a child, and
but I would
I'm
say
happy.
that Griff is like a ideal partner.
Mm-hmm.
Griff is ideal partner. Like never like we'll chirp you a little bit, but most of the time we'll just be like, yeah, good shot. He'll be like, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
He stays quiet.
I'm just trying to listen to my Japanese jazz.
Japanese. That was honestly, as much as I loved it,
Not
we
the vibe
do not
for you.
need to play with Japanese jazz.
Also,
again.
the worst
Fucking-
part- the
it
worst-
fucked me up. I loved it, dude. I was
No.
in the slot.
No.
I was hitting shots.
Yeah.
So another bad partner qualities is one, the point situation, but then if they're on the music, but they're constantly getting calls or texts, so it skips. And this is a thing when they like keep their phone in their pocket and they go and pee or something, and then all of a sudden the song
music
just
cuts
completely
out.
skips.
Yeah.
That is a bad
Or
quality.
when your partner, when you go to the bathroom off the first, when the shotgun starts and your partner just leaves you there.
Oh my
for
God!
30
This just
minutes?
happened. This just
For
happened to
30
Griff
minutes,
at the
I'm
Malbon
just
tournament.
walking around.
Don left him.
Don left me. I'm just hanging out with these Japanese golfers, and we don't understand each other. And I'm so confused that I stress ate churros.
Well, and then here's what happened. Here's what happened with Griff. Griff, this is the one negative quality about playing golf with Griff is that the moment that you're supposed to be teeing off, he has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
He has to go to the bathroom, and then
Let's start
and
the
then
podcast.
it's
Okay,
like,
I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee.
yeah, it's like
Jesus
right
Christ.
when the thing's supposed to happen is when Griff needs to do his other thing. And so what happened here was Griff needed to go to the bathroom, and in that time that he went to the bathroom, the whole tournament went to their holes. And Don did not wait because we're blocking traffic. And Don was like, "Should I wait? Should I go?" I was like, "You just pull over and wait." He goes, "I'm gonna go." And he just takes off, driving the cart from the passenger seat.
I don't have Don's number either.
He doesn't
so
have
I'm
Don's number.
I'm frantically DMing him.
And-
Don, where are you?
and then-
Don, are you coming back?
And we're at hole
Don, did you
3.
leave me?
Yeah.
Don.
So then he finally calls me. He's like, "Where'd you guys go?" I was like, "Don left you, dude."
Bring up the DMs.
I'm fucking DMing Don. The fuck did you go? And then I saw him. I'm like, I'm fucking traumatized.
Dude, he came to the tee, was so shook. He like gets there, he goes, "Oh, so I guess you guys just left."
Yeah, like you're like a father that never came back.
Yeah.
Did they play a hole without you?
No.
Almost.
No.
Almost.
We were gonna wait at the
You
tee box.
walked to the tee box?
No, he got a ride. We sent a guy back for
There
him.
were no extra like carts for anyone there to pick me up.
So we sent the guy that let us out, we sent him back. We're like, "Hey, you need to go get our partner." We left him because he was shitting.
I asked 4 different teams, can you shuttle me to my hole? And they're like, we're on the other side of the course.
Yep.
So I was just left there alone, stress eating churros.
But see,
and
that-
I almost went to my car and said, I'm not playing in this tournament.
Yeah.
You just left your golf
I
bag?
would have definitely did that.
I almost
Yeah.
left the tournament.
You would have definitely, but your clubs. I also, that was the round that I left my putter in your bag, which is a classic me move. Remember that time I stole your head cover and we were looking for it for like 12 holes? And it
Done
was
that to
on
me too. You done that to me too.
I did that to you too.
Yeah, because you know.
God damn it.
So do you guys want to go over this like new agreement that came out with the PIF and PGA Tour?
Sure.
Just
see
kind of
it.
like run through it. And
I say
see
we
if
look at it.
anything's different that we don't know. So yeah, I mean they just released like a agreement publicly about what these terms look like of this merger. So I'm just gonna read through it here and see what happens.
See if Liff will read it.
Yeah. By the way, if anybody's going to be in London, if anybody's listening from the UK and going to the Live tournament next week in London, I'll be there. So come say hi.
Come say hi. Jake Adams is going to be there in London. Okay, so to me, when I read this, I felt like there's not really any details.
Yeah. Well,
just
is
like-
is Liv going to do the honors?
Sure. Yeah. The framework agreement signed by parties involved in the PGA Tour, DP World Tour, and Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia outlines several details of the shocking arrangement that was first announced 3 weeks ago, including that Live Golf's future will be determined by the PGA Tour. The 6-page written agreement was first obtained by NoLayingUp.com and the Athletic, which reported it was sent to the U.S. Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations on Monday night. The subcommittee, chaired by Richard Blanc.
Maybe we could just skip down to the actual agreement or like the outlines of it.
Okay.
Yeah, Liff, can you read that agreement?
Read the law
Can
agreement.
you read that entire
all the
agreement?
No,
terms.
just read what's below it. Among the
Among the details is the fact that Live Golf's uncertain future will be determined by the PGA Tour. When asked specifically about whether Live Golf could coexist in its current format in 2024 and beyond, Monahan said, "I can't see that scenario, but I have gotten the full evaluation, Mark, help me out.
empirical.
Empirical evaluation of Live that's going to do that I'm going to do to be able to comment on that. But I don't see that scenario. No. To me, any scenarios that you're thinking about that bridge between PGA Tour and Live would be longer term in nature."
Keep going.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't think that's
Longer term and
accurate.
I don't either.
That's shaded
This
live
is what we
for
want to
sure.
read though. These bullet points. Let's just read those.
So other aspects that are a part of the agreement. It describes the composition of the board of the new for-profit venture now being referred to as NewCo, but states that there will be the creation of communications committee that potentially could have influence.
NewCo? That's what we're ending up with?
Okay.
NewCo? That's what we got?
PIF has the right of first refusal of capital raised by NewCo and will be a premier corporate sponsor of the PGA Tour, DP World Tour, and other international tours, and that those tours will work together collaboratively to identify a high-profile event for which PIF or designees will make a financial investment to serve as a title sponsor.
So what they're saying there is the PIF, which is the live funding, has basically first say in whatever money is coming into the PGA Tour or the NewCo.
Yeah.
Which is a little weird.
Very.
Well, I guess if they're saying they're going to be, they're probably going to be the main investor, the source of income. So they're like, well, if we're going to be the main share, then we're not letting anybody come in to fucking dilute our power.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is a little
what's going on.
scary. That's a little scary. That's a
Very.
little sketch.
I mean, takes power to Jay Monahan, and why I'm not scared by that is because this dude Yasser loves the game, and he's actually doing great stuff for it.
Yeah.
So he's the guy who has the power.
Yeah.
As the Jay Monahan saying like Liv's not going to continue, I don't buy that at all because
neither.
like one, Liv sent out an email to media, which we got saying like how the plan to continue, and like Greg Norman personally saying like he knows that this is going to continue.
Yeah.
Also, they just put in a form like what I like what Liv just did is they just introduced relegation into their league. So if you're in the bottom 4, you're kicked out.
Yep.
Automatically. If you're 25 through 44 or something like that, then the captains of the team have an option to trade you or relegate you.
Yep.
And you don't just introduce that if your league's going away.
Well, and then
Yep.
here I saw a take that I really liked on Twitter, and I'm not sure who it was, so sorry I can't give you credit. But one of the things that it said was that he envisions Liv being very much the Formula One of the golf world, meaning it's going to be set the same way. Like the team names, I would imagine, are going to be taken over by sponsors. Like for instance, I could picture like Team Titleist, Team Ping, Team TaylorMade, Team Callaway, whatever it is, getting taken over by corporate sponsors. They're going to be international. They're going to have they're going to basically take the best talent, pay them money, bring golf around the world, much how Formula One does, and the PGA Tour, which is still going to have all the sort of all the champions, all the accolades, still that status as like the premier tour, is going to be more like a NASCAR. So it's going to be like, still have top tier talent, but up and coming top tier talent. Whereas Liv is going to have like the stars.
Mm-hmm.
That was a take that I could absolutely see playing out just based on how
like a
they're going
Champions
around.
League, kind of like Champions
Yeah.
League type shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
Yeah.
Formula One, Champions League. That's I think
makes sense.
the model, and I think that like if someone like John Rahm were to defect right now or within the
I
next
like how you
year.
say defect, like we're fucking talking about North Korea.
Well, I mean, hey man, this is war, man.
Yeah, it
This is
kinda is.
fucking war, dude. But if he were to defect, I think that would have a huge impact on other players that are on the bubble as to whether or not they would or would not. But this opens that, and I do foresee them being around realistically.
Same.
Like, why wouldn't they be?
All right, last bullet point. The agreement outlines no initial investment amount from the PIF. Part of the process of the agreement is getting valuations for the PGA Tour, DP World Tour, and Live Golf, including each entity's assets. The PGA Tour is not putting cash into the new company.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. See, I really think that Liv's going to continue to be its own entity, but the World Golf Ranking points will be added in, and players from the PGA Tour, you'll see more of them being able to freely play on Live.
And I don't know about vice versa, but I definitely do see collab events.
Yeah.
and I'm excited.
Everyone
for that.
wants to see that.
Besides majors, like majors, I think are still gonna always hold the highest esteem just because of the history. But I would love to see collab events, dude.
Yeah.
I say we drop them.
So it's all pretty interesting, and nobody really knows still. So
Yep.
that's kind of what I got from this article.
Yeah, it gave us nothing, dude.
Yeah.
They fucking gave us nothing. Clickbait.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about all the time a podcast should be. Do you guys have anything to plug this week? Yeah, we'll do it after.
No. You come see me, twitch.tv/Mark Smalls live every day when I'm home, live streaming on Twitch, and be on the lookout. I am filming a new little mini special that should be dropping within the next couple months.
Yeah.
And I'm so stoked our Boston tournament sold out within 2 days.
That's right.
And we're just running it up as
Boston.
far as people who are coming for like sponsors, so you guys can get a bunch of offerings.
Yeah.
But if you still want to come and hang, there's a ticket option on there for just to attend, and you can drink for free, and be a part of our putting contest and long drive contest, and get some offerings.
Well, and
also, I think we're about to lock down a lobster roll truck.
Ooh, that's good news. Another thing about that is that you might get some guest shots with some homies if you got some homies coming. And then July 23rd, New York City, Summer Club NYC. Come hang out. It's a pool party. I'm DJing. It's going to be very, very fun. And the girls might be there if they want to come out a day early.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
We have long drink and the encore today.
Come fucking catch these hands,
Yep.
bro.